Good morning, people. How you doing? Yeah, I'm on my way to church. Don't tell anyone. Now, last night, my nephew called me and said that he wants to go to church. I said, what? Now, I have to go to church now. Even if I didn't want to go to church, I have to go to church because he called and said he wants to go to church. So I'm on my way to church. Now, this is some food for thought. It just came to my mind because I was looking at the importance of leadership. Now, I think I'm going to do a leadership program because all these leadership clowns doing is selling snake oil. But anyway, while I was thinking about condemning the government, something came to mind that I read a lifetime ago, where the Chinese have a saying that the spirit and the mind in which you do a thing is cast upon that thing. So this is why, and see, I understood that very well as an artist, because when I'm in a good mood or when I want to do a project, you can tell the difference between the work than when I'm doing it just because I have to, or I don't want to do it, or I don't feel it. Now that's in high school because you have to do it for homework. Now as an adult, if I don't feel like doing something, I don't do it. I only do what inspires me. Anyway, this is some food for thought. What came to mind was how to control your whole day. And to do that, you control how your day begins. Now, I don't know if you ever noticed this. If you get up late for whatever things, school or work, how does your day begin? All right, the day begins with you being frantic, frazzled, and in a frenzy. And what happens? That carries over. Chances are there's going to be an accident on the road, someone's car breakdown. Something is going to add to the state of being that you were in when you woke up because you were late. Now, I noticed this as a child whenever we would go away. Because we leave with almost no time to spare, something happened. You either got a flat, you got a dead battery, something happened, or there's traffic, an accident. So I learned by the time I was 12 that I'm always going to give myself more than enough time than what I need. And you know what? I always have smooth sailing. Always. Now, what I'm telling you, gentlemen, is as of now, as of today, start your day off calmly and peacefully. And by that, I mean, for me, I used to iron my clothes for the whole week. So I don't have to get up in the morning and iron my clothes. And before I go to bed, I set everything out. But that's one thing my mother did. I got to give her credit for that. That's the gold mountain she taught us. She does everything the night before. So when morning time comes, you get up, take your splish splash, get dressed. So while you get dressed, she's making breakfast. You eat your breakfast, out the door. No running around to iron, to find what you should have done the night before. So for me, that's the way of life. Because it was modeled in front of me. So, excuse me. And my grandmother's super conscientious about time, preparation, and doing things well in advance. That's another food for thought, gentlemen. As much as you can, do as much as you can well in advance. That's why I iron all my school clothes for the week or one day. I iron all my clothes. So when morning, believe me, there's something about ironing your clothes in the morning as opposed to at night. 10 minutes at night is very short. In the morning, it is a lifetime. And I couldn't figure it out. But then what I realized is because your brain is going so fast and you are frantic and frazzled, the seconds feel like hours. And that's going to disrupt your whole day. It's going to make you have a bad day. And if you're in the Gentleman's Club, by now, you're going to know the importance of having good days. You don't have time to waste having bad days because you're busy about business. I'm not saying bad days won't happen, but if you can control them, or at least control the amount of bad days you have, why not do it? All right, gentlemen, that's food for thought. Don't forget, how you start the day casts a shadow on the rest of the day. So do your part to control the type of day you have. And remember, the brain and mind and spirit does not function properly nor at its best when it is frazzled. You stay calm, like Musashi said, remain calm and clear even in the midst of violent chaos. You'll be doing yourself a favor, gentlemen. Thank you for joining me on this food for thought. Good day. Oh, that reminds me, I have to buy a book. I found a book by a gentleman who says it. It is so beautiful how he says it. And that's why I call it like the Art of War, the Poetry of War. Because these guys are poets. Anyway, I'm here to pick my main man up before we go to church. All right, goodbye, gentlemen. Thank you for joining me.